Patricia Navatu here. You are welcome or welcome back to this YouTube space. This is the very place to be. If you are new here, I am Ruth Patricia Navatu and I am excited to have you on this today. Okay, without wasting no time no more, let's get to the video. I'm Ruth Patricia Nawatu and I create content that is all about self, that is self-acceptance, belief and love, faith empowerment, and of course some good times that are from my life experience and some cute vlogs. Now if that is something you are interested in, please consider it. Go down there, subscribe, like, share and join the RPN space. Excited to have you, and today, just as the thumbnail reads, just as the title down below states, if we are going to go through some of the troubles of a young doctor. This could apply to Uganda or even to some other countries, I don't know, but as a young Ugandan doctor, these are some of the troubles that I have faced, and I'm here to share them. Maybe you could relate, maybe they could be new to you, maybe you could be of a different field, and then you could get to know about what the medical field could have, something like that. You could just have a leaf, or no, you could just have a hint on something or something like that. I hope this video is helpful to you. Okay, for those who are new here, who are seeing me for the first time, I am a clinician by profession, and a clinician is a doctor at a diploma level. And guys, I have these troubles to share with you. These are some of the troubles I have faced in the little time, because I've been in field now for something like, I have been in field, okay, minus that time whereby you go for practice, attachments to hospital, holidays, you go to hospital, practice, learn this and that. Yeah, now in the field post graduation, after they have graduated you and they are sending you out to the field. Yeah, I took some time. I would advise you to go watch the video I'm going to pin up here and in the description bar down. Yeah, the video of how I graduated. Yeah, it was a miracle and I explained everything there, and you will love it. Just go search it out and it will do you good, I believe. So now back to the I am a doctor and I am working in field for close. I'm almost making a year in field. Yes. Wow. I'm making a year in field, and guys, field has a lot of troubles, and not only troubles. Beside troubles, decide good things. Field has a lot of good things. I bless God for this field, and I bless him for the chance he has given me to be in field, guys. Field has a lot of good things. However, today, and particularly in this video, I've come to share about the troubles, guys. Troubles. Oh God, trouble number one is going to stand out to be, everyone thinks you have so much money. I froze for some time because, guys, this is it. Whenever someone gets to know, oh my God, she has graduated, she's a doctor, everyone thinks you have way a lot of money. Yes, some people have money, and some people have money because they have been in field for so much time. I'll not say we don't have money. Yes, you have some money, but not as much as everyone, as much as some people think you have. My friend, whenever you communicate with your primary friends, high school friends, and they heard about your graduation, or you tell them, I'm now working, I'm done with school. Sometimes even your teachers, like high school teachers, they will definitely, like, what will run through their minds immediately will be, this child, this chap, this kid has money, and they'll be like, some money. Okay, you have some money, but this money you have at the start, being new in the field, like new in the working field, you'll have money that is enough for you to sustain you, to buy you this and that, because in most cases people even just turn out, just go in for that independent life. Oh, I was slapping a mosquito, you guys. I hate mosquitoes. Whenever I'm seated somewhere and a mosquito just passes, I will definitely slap it. Sorry about that. Anyway, back to the point. People will think you have money, and you will have this money of giving out to everyone you find because you are a doctor, because you are now in field, and that is not true. Sometimes money just comes along, like in the long run. You start accumulating money because you specialize in something, you become good, you start getting lots of calls, lots of jobs. Like you could start now part-timing, but when you're still new in field, in most cases you are having one job, at most two, and the money you have is just to sustain you, to keep you around. You could make your siblings happy, you could get the basics you wanted. And yeah, I think that is the first trouble you get. Everyone thinks you have so much money on you, and you just go on giving them. Whenever they find you, some money you give, some money you give, some money you give. But that is not true. It is a trouble. Yeah, to me it is a trouble. However much I've not faced like very many people asking for money, but I know that if you are found, that is what they think of you. More so if you tell them where you work. My friend, if they know where you work, they always think you have a lot of money, and it is not the case. When people are fresh in field, please give them time to first develop their career, to first settle in, to first fit in, and then yeah. Trouble number 2, a lot is expected of you guys. Now the money bit aside, people will expect of you, most of your bosses, most of your clients, they will always expect a lot from you. How can I explain this? Yeah, now it could come to knowledge. You could come from, you know, you're fresh in field, and you have come to field with your knowledge, the book knowledge, okay, even the practice knowledge. And then in that period before you got a job, that period in between you graduating and then you get a job. Now for me, it took me something like 6 months before I got a permanent job. I always got those jobs. So before I got my permanent job, it took me 6 months. So within those 6 months, probably a new drug came on market, and you young doctor, you're there searching for jobs here and there, and you have not noticed, or you have not gotten to know about it. Okay, it could just happen like that, and then a new drug was released, and then you haven't gotten to know about it. And your boss now, you prescribe or you manage your patient, and then you don't use that for you. You use what you knew, your theory, the drugs you came. Okay, yeah, you've managed and you have the right management, and the patient probably got cured or something. But because you have missed out on using this drug and you've used the other, my friend, they might look at you as like, they might doubt you, they might think less of you, they might even wonder. So that is what I mean by a lot is expected of you, yet you are just fresh. So that is also a trouble. Trouble number 3. Yeah, trouble number 3 is as a young doctor in Uganda, sometimes we might face, okay, I'm not saying it happens to all young doctors who, okay, like fresher doctors who have come to field, no, but you might face a problem of balancing life. Remember, you're from medical school, you have studied a lot of books, you've spent a lot of time reading, researching, concentrating, sleepless nights. You guys who are medic out there understand what I'm talking about here. You might face that problem of balancing life. You want to relax, you want to go to those nice luxurious places, you want to travel around, but now you have work. You have work, so you get stuck in between there. You will end up working and then thinking less of you if you're going for enjoying, and then you will have to explain so much at work or something like that. So yeah, it's also a trouble. But anyway, as you take more time in field, as you get more experience, you get to learn how to balance these two. When you get like good workplace, let me say a good hospital whereby consider leaves and all that, yeah, then you can say I'll work during my work time, and then during my leave time I could go hang out, go chill, go relax, find time for personal administration and stuff like that. But if you get more so private or very strict or unconsiderate places of work, where they don't give leave and all that, where you only rest on a Sunday and all that, you might face this trouble. However, me, I'm on a safe side. I'm in a big institution, and I'm not bragging, but I'm just thanking God. I'm in kind of a good institution, and you work. Over the weekend, you don't work, and then you get your annual leave of a whole month. And then public holidays are yours. So when you get such, you can balance. But if you're not that privileged, then you find trouble. Yep. I am bringing on another challenge. Another challenge is you might work a lot. You might work a lot as a young doctor, Munange. Sometimes you have to gain more experience. Sometimes you want to please your bosses. Remember, you're just starting out. You just gotten the job, and you don't want to do anything that might, you have that fear of what if I wrong my boss and then they fire me and then or something like that. So sometimes you end up working a lot. Sometimes your seniors might want to go, might be caught up by some other things and then like some other commitments, and then they tell you to stand in for them, and then you have no way of refusing, because they are your seniors. They are teaching you stuff, they are helping you, they are nurturing you into the field more, so you end up just obeying, like just giving in. Even when it's against your will, you end up just giving in because you need that job. And a lot of situations can make you work a lot as a young doctor, and sometimes it's a trouble, sometimes it is to your advantage. But even if it is to your advantage, it doesn't stop the fact that you are going to work a lot to some extent as a young doctor in Uganda or even outside Uganda. That is another trouble comes in education wise. You will get into a dilemma when it comes to upgrading, like developing your career education wise, because these years you have spent finishing one level, let me say your diploma or your degree, your first degree, in most cases those years are many. Now when it comes to girls, sometimes you even think, oh God, I have to get married, I have to give birth and nurse my kids. So those years you spent in some cases, and then you start working, and then you, in the long run, you get a family or you get a child, you might get discouraged from upgrading. So the trouble comes in whereby your dreams are sometimes limited, because if you give up on upgrading, I'm not saying when you don't upgrade you lose it all, no, but sometimes when we are still young girls, at young ages, you probably think I will do my diploma, go for my degree, go for my postgraduate, go for master's, go for PhD, specialize in this. But as a young doctor in Uganda, my friend, you might finish your 5 years in school pursuing your degree, and then you can take like 6 months like me to get a job. That is time running, you are growing, words are being said, sometimes, hey, my friend, that whole thing, you somehow somewhere there you could face a trouble of weighing between you upgrading or moving in for your family or something like that, marriage and all that stuff. So, but different people can handle this differently, so it's not much of a trouble, and therefore I will leave it at that and bring on another trouble. Could stand as being looked down on. Yes, these days we go to school early because of the changing world. Like the world is on a run, so kids end up starting school like at 2 years. So by the time you finish your diploma or your first degree, you are still young. Sometimes you are small in size, sometimes you are short. So all those factors contribute to this trouble. You get like you are looked down onto, or you are undermined, if I may say that. Yeah, people will undermine you, starting from patients. Some patients will be like, that Musa or that doctor cannot see me, she is very young or he is very young. Even your fellow seniors will underlook you, even when you're making a right or correct point. They will undermine you. They'll think there is nothing so knowledgeable that can come from you, and then like you cannot educate them in any way, which is a wrong thing, which is a wrong mindset. Yeah, so that problem is also not really a problem, but yeah, it is a trouble you will face. But I think it is expected. Yeah, because even in field, when you're still at school, practice, some patients be like, no, those students will not see me, will not treat me, will not examine me, will not do all that stuff. So by the time we come to field, in most cases that is expected. Yeah, but still it is a trouble you face. Why wouldn't I come, and can't I treat you like, what if I was the only medic on ground? Would you die? Would you suffer until the seniors come around or something? Yeah, that's also a trouble, but you handle, medics, fellow medics, you handle, and then life continues, and then life continues. The other trouble, you guys, I've given you enough troubles. I'm not saying, by the way, these troubles are happening to me, all of them. Yes, some are happening to me, but some I just related. I just put myself in some other people's shoes, and then yeah, it could be troubles they could be facing such. And then lastly, I could go for standards challenge. When you're out here in field, people get different jobs. Like, you could get a very good paying job, and I get just a relatively good paying job, and we are different. Yeah, but because someone can afford a house of, let me say, 500, and for you, according to your budget, you can afford a house of 200 per month, and then the result, people will weigh lives. They will compare you to other people. They will compare you, this one is maybe just so economical. They are all doctors, but check what the other one is affording, and check what they are putting on table. Not forgetting that we are different, we get different chances. But when you think of it, we don't need to please people. We don't live for others, we live for ourselves, and we live each day as it comes. So I guess that should not take anyone, that should not be a problem to anyone, because we can never be the same, and that is how God created it. Just like these fingers are all and the same, so we can never be equal. So we just live as what life has brought for us, and then we'll be happy with what we have. Thank you so much. I don't know if someone out there has a relating problem. Fellow medics, like fellow young doctors, what do you have to say? Have you faced some of these troubles? Are they new to you? Do you have anything to compliment? Please comment down below in the comment section. I'll be very delighted to see your comment. Like, share, subscribe. Better stuff are coming, more interesting things are coming. I promise you will not regret. Subscribe, like, share, recommend this channel to our friends, and let us grow this space. I love you so much. I remain Ruth Patricia Nabatu, your love. I love you. Yeah, see you in my next video. Bye. Not forgetting, God remains God. Regardless.